man. You ready for your next comedian? Yeah! Awesome. This next dude coming to the stage is a very funny dude. You guys put your hands together right now for Brian Mann.
Oh, hey guys. What are y'all doing here? It's not a joke. I have a cat that I have to feed, and I really need money, so just do it. Airports are getting crazy. Next thing you know, they'll be jerking you off to make sure there's no bombs in your semen. I bet Hitler's mustache was like the best facial hair for eating pussy, and he just completely ruined it for everyone. I wonder if he like made the girl shave it like a landing strip so they would match up like Velcro or something. That'd be crazy. I'm really glad the No Shave November's over, because now I can stop making excuses as to why I can't grow a beard. It's hunting season, apparently, and I think hunting's the most boring thing in the world. Or at least I did until I stopped using a gun and started using a samurai sword. You'll be sitting there with your sights on the deer, and I'll just fucking cut its head off. No more deer. Does anybody notice how Emperor Palpatine looks exactly like the Pope? It's strange how similar they are. One rules the evil empire while the other one leads the dark side. And a few weeks ago, the Pope actually announced that condoms were okay to use if you're a male prostitute trying to protect yourself from AIDS. And he went on to say, "Learn from my mistakes." I had a cat once, until I accidentally sat on its head and killed it. Oh, sorry, I accidentally said accidentally. Fucker. I don't support Sarah Palin, not really because of her political views, just mostly because I hate objects. And I don't really support Obama either for similar reasons, just because I really cannot stand Hawaiians. Sometimes I'll just go to the mall and stand in front of the directory, and whenever somebody comes up, I'll just go, "Alright, I know where I am, but what fucking year is it?" And then just start running out of the mall. My friends and I were talking the other day, and one of them said that if you walked into a church, you'd probably catch on fire. And then my Jewish friend was like, "I went to the Vatican and nothing happened." And I was like, "Well, what happened when you went to Auschwitz?" And he got really upset, so I was like, "Go write about it in your diary." My girlfriend and I got in a fight the other day, and she was all like, "Stop hitting me!" And I was like, "Stop whining." On a similar note, I always carry around a fire extinguisher with me in case I ever see a really attractive woman, so I can just hose her down and be like, "Girl, you're so hot." But I also carry around a sledgehammer for ugly people. I used to hire a clown every year for my birthday, but it's really costly to hire a clown, so I'm just going to start hiring a prostitute and dressing her up as a clown. No, I mean, not to have sex with her, that's nasty. Just to hang out and stuff. A really lonely life. If I was Ty Pennington, I would just go to families' houses and be like, "I'm Ty Pennington from Home Makeover." And they'd be like, "Oh, sweet." And I'd be like, you're not getting anything. I'm sorry. We're just going to burn your house down. My girlfriend bought a vibrator the other day, and she named it Michael J. Fox. In high school, everybody thought that I was like gay for some reason. I don't know why. It might be my sweater. But they'd always be like, "Man, Brian gay." And I was like, "Man, John illiterate." But anyways, to prove that I'm not gay, I've written a poem. I have to get prepared. Oh, hey guys. To those of you that think I'm gay, I have a little something to say. I suck on more titties than a newborn kitty. And I have more women on hold than you can count on your fingers and toes. And just because I love Hasselhoff doesn't really mean I have to jerk off. Alright, I've got some characters now. This first one is the angry kindergartner. Who took the cookie from the cookie jar? Did you? Where the fuck's my cookie? This next one is By Curious George. And that's it.
Brian Mann, everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. That song doesn't get y'all pumped up? You guys are too young for that shit. Rocky, I wanted to beat somebody's ass when I heard that song.
Rising up. Who's Tony? Who's Tony?
That's my dog.
Straight to the top.
Yeah, man. Alright, this next comedian coming to the stage, I promise you, you guys are going to enjoy his stuff. He's a very witty dude and a hilarious guy and a good friend of mine. Big round of applause, you guys, for Corey Marshall!
How you doing? What's going on, man? Damn, it's like a lot of racial tension here tonight, man. I was like, man, nervous sitting down. I'm like, usually Nick is my punchline. It's like, I thought somebody was going to say it before I could tonight. I'm like, dang, let me get up there quick. Nah, but the dude Watt Smith, man, the guy that look like Kurt Cobain, y'all probably don't really know him, but he's a real cool guy, man. His stuff is, I don't know if it's before his punchline, I was going to say, before his time. But he's not racist at all, you know. Me and him, we drive around to different gates and stuff. Then I thought about it when I was sitting down, then I'm like, usually when we go out, I'm usually a nigga driving. It's like, I will never get paid. Yeah, maybe this dude is racist. I don't know. No, but that's my boy, man, Watt. I love him. I'm gonna be up here real quick. I had an opening liner. I was gonna say, no, Kenny, we were the first ones here, but I might get stabbed, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. Tonight is not the night for that one. All right, just gonna try some stuff out, maybe 3 or 4 things. It's getting cold outside. It's already cold outside. You know it's going to start snowing. I came to the conclusion that snowfall is pretty much like children. You know, when it first starts coming, it's cute. You want to go outside and play with them, you know what I'm saying? Then it keeps coming. Then it's annoying. Then you want to hit them with a shovel. Thanksgiving just passed. Forget the segue. Forget that. Y'all were shopping on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving? No. My mother, right? She got up like 4:30 in the morning, her and her sister, to go shopping on Black Friday. Only place they went to was the Goodwill. I'm not looking forward to my gifts, right? Because I'm thinking, I thought every day was Black Friday at Goodwill, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we trying to get rid of stuff, you keep bringing it back. That's like the only time you really need to wash your clothes before wearing it. I'm watching the football game too at the same time. Sorry. I'm distracted. Some little stuff. Christmas season is coming up. Just pretend I had a good segue. Christmas season is coming up. And I remember when I was younger, right? When I started thinking and figuring out there was no Santa Claus, when my pops suggested I leave scotch and crackers instead of milk and cookies, I was like, that just don't sound right. My parents told me there was no Santa Claus when they couldn't get me what I wanted. This next joke is not finished, but I'm going to give you what I got. All right. Thanksgiving. All right. All right, where's the joke? Nah, Thanksgiving, right? I was watching the news the other day, right? And you know, for like the White House, I did not know they did this for the president. What they did, how they go about getting there. Hold on, let me speak English. How they go about preparing their Thanksgiving meal. Does anybody have a clue what they do? They get a turkey, right? They get a turkey that lives on the farm and where else they gonna live? They get a turkey, you know, that grew up on the farm. And what they do is they take that turkey from the farm and they let it stay 3 nights at the W Hotel. I'm dead serious. They let it stay 3 nights at the W Hotel and they have food all over the floor and like they let the turkey do whatever they eat the food off the floor for 3 days and 3 nights and then they kill it. It's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what's going through that. Can you imagine what's going through the turkey's mind? It's like he like think that he made it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's like the whole time. He's like, oh hell, this is. He's calling up his friends. I made it, nigga. Hold on, some room service is at the door. What? And that's all I got for that joke. So I'm like trying to work that. I'm trying to, I'm trying to find something, to put with that. So then I'm thinking, like, what if that is just how cruel the white man is? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared to get money now. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to be rich anymore. I said I'm working on that one, so yeah, just forget that. I'm about to get up out of here, man. The other day, I had an event. We was at the Richmond Funny Bone. This is kind of like a little story. We were at the Richmond Funny Bone. We had a show on Wednesday night, and I had a date that I was trying to impress. Yeah, man. She was like, I mean, she was smoking. Yeah. And then, like, so I said, you want to get? I mean, let me say what I did, right? We had never been out before, and so I was sitting next to her, so I was trying to be smooth, and it's kind of hard after you get off stage and tell jokes, you can't be smooth. So I was like sitting down, and I was like, hey, you want to get some dessert? And she was like, I haven't even eaten dinner yet. And I was like, well, you want to get some dinner? And she was like, okay. So then I went to like one of the restaurants, whatever. I went to Firebirds in the mall, and then I went to the waitress. I was like, hey, you know what? I just finished doing the show. Let's do this. When I come in with her, I want you to say, hey, Corey, how was the show? Make it sound like you know me. Nothing big, all right? I said, okay. So, I was going to impress her, so, show was over, we went to Firebirds, and then I walked in right now, this is going to be so good. So I opened the door for her, because I'm a gentleman. And then, she walks in, and then the waitress, right, she's like sitting down, and then she goes just like this. It's no exaggeration. She's just like this. She's like, without the noise. Oh my God. Are you Corey Marshall? Oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell are you doing, honey? And she says, how was the show? And I'm like, it was good. And then she said, can I have your autograph? I'm like, you stupid asshole, what the hell are you doing? And they're like, this is so unbelievable. And that was it. And it was just like, yo, this lady is so stupid. And then, and I thought I had it set up good, man. And that was probably the last date I went on. I'm not gonna get a second date, I don't think, because it was like so awkward. Like I just sat down and I had this big grin. So it was like, I just lied to you. That's not really a joke. Nigga! I knew that would get a laugh. Well, that's my time, man. I'm Corey Marshall, man. Y'all have a good time. This was a Penny Wingle back to the stage, man. You're rocking for Corey.
You're getting the second date, Corey. Hey, was she? What nationality was she? Maybe you're not getting the second date, dog.
She was Indian, dog. She was Indian.
Capital One?
Nah, I don't know.
All right. But she was white.
Nah, she was Indian.
All right. I'm confused.
Me too.
Wow, wine drinkers, classy. Nice. Is he gonna make it to the bathroom? All right, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. This next guy coming to the stage, I saw him for the first time a few weeks ago down in Petersburg, man, and he's you're gonna see him around a lot. He's a really funny dude. Give it up for Vattelana. Put your hands together, you guys.
Woo! Let's give it up for all the comedians we've had on tonight. Fuck it, I'm just gonna leave it in here. Can't figure this out. Alright. Wow, you're really tall. No, I do like doing comedy. I really respect everyone that does comedy because not everyone can do it. A lot of people feel awkward on stage, you know, everyone's like looking at you, like me right now, everyone's looking right at me right now. But, you know, I don't feel awkwardness. I do not feel awkwardness whatsoever. I mean, I've never, like, I can't say I've never felt awkward because there's one thing that I always do that always makes me feel awkward. It's buying condoms. I cannot buy condoms and feel good about it for some reason. Because you always have to buy, like, other stuff to make it look like you have a date. You're not just going to be jerking off into it later that night. You know, you have to buy, like, a pizza. You have to rent, like, Sleepless in Seattle. You know, you have to buy Ambien, you know, for your date. And, actually, a quick thing about that. I like to play a game with all this stuff. I take 4 Ambien and see how many times I can jerk off to Sleepless in Seattle before I pass out. You always win. You always win. No, but I digress. I go over there and, you know, I have all my stuff with me and I go up to the counter and I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got all this stuff and a pack of Trojans, please. And he always keeps them behind, you know. He's always got it back here and he's like, oh, you mean the Magnums? Now, real quick, I just want everyone to look at me. Drink me in. What about me screams Magnum condoms? What about me whispers Magnum condoms? Nothing. So now, all of you know I am faced with a serious decision, as did the 7 people in back of me in line. I can either swallow my pride, tell the truth. No, sir, I'll have the smaller Caucasian ones, please. The ones that don't have to double back 3 times like a contraceptive scarf. No. Or I can do what I did and lie. Yes, I could lie. Yeah, go ahead and give me the Magnum condoms. I'll find some kind of use for them. I'm a balloon animal enthusiast. Actually, I got a better idea. Open them up, put my pizza, my movie, and everything in there. I'll just carry that home. Then I got to thinking, if I just spent $10 to $13 on a 3-pack of ribbed grocery bags, I'm going to get my money's worth out of them. These are going to be my Go Green reusable bags. I'm going to take them all my outings, go to the gym and everything. Hey man, why is your bag leaking? That's a condom. So that's all my condom jokes. Is it weird that I am really, really turned on by rape whistles? It's supposed to deter me from, like, you know, but I just get associated a sound, you know, with that. People say that sense, or your sense of smell is the strongest sense tied to memory. Now when you hear a rape whistle, it instantly brings me back. It kind of helps me. Alright, that was hit or miss. Okay, I'm doing okay. I hate you. I do. Basically what you should have got from that joke is people are forced to do things they don't want to do sometimes. Everyone that goes through this. My mom made me take dance when I was a kid. That's not funny. That's not the punchline. My mom made me take dance when I was a kid, but it wasn't like the cool kind of dance, you know, like you earn street credit and you like break dance and stuff. No, it was, have you ever tried to tap dance battle someone? It doesn't have the same effect. It really doesn't. Like, it's hard to do a kickball chain, but it's even harder to do a kickball change while you're getting your ass beat to your own choreographed version of Aretha Franklin's Respect. Yeah. What's impressive, though, through the pummeling and the ass raping that I received, was that I kept step count. I did. The show must go on. Now, I don't want to offend anyone by I said ass raping. It really wasn't that bad. I had my rape whistle, so we both got off. Thank you guys. My name is Dylan.
Dylan, keep it going for Dylan. You guys feeling good? This table right here, you're already in the questionable zone. All right, a couple more comedians. You guys don't perk up a little bit. We're talking. That's all I'm saying. You've been forewarned. Okay? This side is you guys are doing awesome. Glad you're still awake.